The man picked up the boiling hot water and poured it onto his face. The intense burning sensation made him extremely painful. Unexpectedly, the next second, a monster stretched out from his mouth. Realizing this, he immediately grabbed it tightly. Then, using all his strength, he pulled the monster out of his mouth. Unexpectedly, the monster was still extremely arrogant at this moment. It threatened the man that its brothers were still inside his stomach. Instantly enraged, Jack picked up a frying pan beside him. With just a light hit, he smashed it into pieces. Then he immediately grabbed a bottle of pepper powder. Opening the lid, he poured it all into his mouth. But even after swallowing it all, there was no effect. Angry, Jack then picked up a bottle of devil chili sauce. Without saying a word, he poured it all down again. Unexpectedly, the other party said the taste was great. Then, it even started dancing hip-hop inside his stomach. Such actions made Jack extremely angry. He grabbed a kettle beside him and poured it onto his face again. The 200-degree hot water made him tremble uncontrollably. Accidentally, he stepped on a rusty nail on the floor. The sudden sharp pain made Jack unable to stand. Enduring the pain, Jack pulled up his trouser leg. Only then did he realize that his entire calf was about to be devoured by tetanus. If he couldn't take immediate measures, he would definitely die instantly. Panicking, he immediately tore down a piece of curtain, tightly wrapped it around his thigh to stop the spread of tetanus. But this was not a long-term solution, so Jack made a bold move. He planned to use a chainsaw to cut off his calf to save his life. But after several attempts, he couldn't bring himself to do it. At a critical moment, a pair of scissors beside him caught his attention, so he picked up the scissors and stabbed them hard into his calf. Then he aimed his mouth at the wound, planning to suck out the toxins in this way. Just like that, he started sucking his calf hard. Unexpectedly, in the next second, he accidentally swallowed it. By mistake, he actually forced the monster inside him out. Jack picked up the frying pan again. Using the same method, he smashed the monster into pieces. The reason he was here had to be traced back to a few years ago. Jack accidentally discovered the Book of the Dead here, and this book was the key to sealing the evil spirits. Unaware of anything, after he opened the book, the evil spirits from hell were released just like that, to atone for his sins. Jack then embarked on the path of demon extermination, but during one operation, his teammates were unfortunately killed. This made Jack suffer immensely, so he made up his mind to go back to the past, to destroy the Book of the Dead. At this moment, the book had already merged with his teammate. As the woman recited the spell on his teammate, a portal suddenly appeared before them. After a dazzling flash of light, they returned to the day they discovered the Book of the Dead. To destroy the Book of the Dead as soon as possible, Jack immediately drove towards the cabin in the woods. However, just as they got out of the car, a mysterious force suddenly rushed toward them. In the panic, the three of them got separated in the forest. Unexpectedly, Jack accidentally discovered the cabin in the woods. He immediately entered the cabin, preparing to find the Book of the Dead, but he accidentally stepped on a rusty nail. And then, the scene at the beginning happened. Before Jack could recover, he heard a woman's cries for help. Following the sound, he lifted a floorboard. He found a dark basement inside the cabin. A woman was tightly chained to the wall. Seeing Jack appear here, the woman desperately begged Jack to rescue her, but instead of helping her, Jack directly slapped her hard, leaving the woman completely stunned. But Jack had no intention of stopping. He grabbed his fist, the size of a sandbag, and punched her again. After a round of Jack's attacks, the woman finally revealed her true form. It turned out that she was also one of the escaped evil spirits. Fortunately, Jack had extensive experience in exterminating demons. He quickly took care of her, but at this moment, the Demon King appeared here with his minions. At the same time, he also brought the Book of the Dead. Jack was no match for the Demon King at all. He was pinned to the ground and mercilessly beaten. Just as the Demon King was about to finish him off, Jack seized the chance to steal the Demon King's power and split him in half with a single strike. As the Demon King was severely wounded, the gates of hell also opened. Without any hesitation, Jack threw the Book of the Dead inside with a loud bang. All the evil spirits were sealed back into hell, but before the two could celebrate, a hand suddenly reached out from the ground. It turned out that Jack had successfully rewritten history. His deceased teammate was resurrected. Their mission was finally accomplished. From then on, there were no more evil spirits in the world. People finally lived a happy life. The movie ends here. Please like and follow. More exciting content will be updated later.